We continue our series looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly for each team across Major League Baseball. Today, the team we're discussing, the Texas Rangers. So, let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And as we look at the good, the bad, and the ugly for the Rangers, we begin with the good. And the good for this Rangers team has to be, without a doubt, the season that Matt Moore has had as a reliever. This one-time starter has come back for the Texas Rangers in a very big way as a member of that bullpen. And while there's not a lot to write home about this Texas Rangers season, having the season that Matt Moore had gives the Rangers some leverage going into the offseason. If they decide to try to make him available, there's going to be quite a high asking price. If not, this is going to be one of the players that they can build that bullpen around heading into 2023. So a very good season for Matt Moore allows the Rangers some leverage going into 2023. As we look at the bad for this organization, this was an absolutely abysmal season, this 2022 campaign for the Texas Rangers. They're not going to be anywhere near where they were expecting to be based on the moves they made this past offseason. But that's not to say that they're going to be in a very difficult position going into 2023 and beyond. A season of regression and setback could have easily bewildered the Texas Rangers to the point that they are now. But going into 2023, they could have absolutely an underrated team to being able to be one of the wild card spots in the American League in 2023 postseason. And as we look at the ugly situation for the Texas Rangers, while the 2022 seasons for Marcus Semien and Corey Seager weren't quite what the Rangers fans and the Rangers front office were likely expecting when they made their big investment in these two players, the long-term effects of these two huge contracts on the Texas Rangers franchise is going to be a very big eyesore and something that you really have to question. When you go so deep into your payroll, you now have to really question how much more can be done on the rest of the team that needs to be hammered out to be able to have the Rangers be a consistent contender in the postseason picture. I don't think that the Rangers have what they need in terms of their rotation or even the bullpen outside of a guy like Matt Moore to feel that they have really wisely invested their money in both Semien and Seager. I think that there are very good players, both of which who can really help carry the franchise going forward. But when you spend so much of your payroll, we've seen it before on teams, you're then hindered and hampered by what you can do to help build around those two players. While very good players at their core, the amount of money that the Rangers are spending on them right now absolutely has to call into question how much more can be done for the Texas Rangers. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. What are the good, the bad, and the ugly Rangers fans in your opinion? Let me know that down in the comments, or head over to Twitter and find me at banter_baseball to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with WeSibs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast by hitting that subscribe button on all three channels. For sticking around to this point, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code Rangers to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season long as we continue to round out this series of the good, the bad, and the ugly, as well as the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.